There's more to Donald Trump's Middle East trip than billion-dollar contracts, camel parades, or the political storm back home over Qatar's offer to gift him a new Air Force One. This tour, narrowly billed by the White House as a demonstration of Trump's so-called deal-making genius, is shaking up the region's already fragile geopolitical chessboard. Wherever Trump lands, disruption follows, opening doors, but also raising dangerous stakes. One of his boldest moves this time? Lifting U.S. sanctions on Syria in an attempt to give the war-torn nation a second chance. But the move reignites a familiar question. Can Trump truly follow through on the openings he creates? Or do they get lost in the theatrics? As usual, the White House has drowned substance in spectacle. Take Wednesday. A massive Qatar deal to purchase Boeing jets stole headlines back in the U.S. Even as Trump held a landmark meeting in Riyadh with Ahmed al-Sharaa, Syria's new leader. This was the first meeting between U.S. and Syrian leadership in 25 years. Al-Sharaa, once a rebel aligned with al-Qaeda and who had a $10 million bounty on his head, now finds himself sitting across from the U.S. president as Trump gambles on rehabilitation over rejection in a desperate attempt to revive Syria and rescue its starving population. Trump's ambitions, however, aren't stopping in Syria. He's ramping up pressure on Iran to accept fresh restrictions on its nuclear program, warning of possible military action, even as he signals an intention to avoid another all-out Middle East war. And then there's Israel. Once seen as a natural partner of Trump's foreign agenda, Prime Minister Netanyahu is increasingly on the other side of Trump's frustration. Trump's team has been quietly engaging with Saudi and Qatari officials on easing the humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza caused by Israel's blockade and military onslaught, which has killed tens of thousands. But Netanyahu's response, a declaration that he has no choice but to continue fighting, and an airstrike on a hospital targeting a Hamas figure essential for any potential peace talks. The U.S.-Israel alliance isn't collapsing, but fault lines are becoming visible. From Trump bypassing Israel in a recent Houthi ceasefire deal to the unilateral decision to free the last living American hostage in Gaza without Israeli coordination, to lifting Syria's sanctions, the gaps are growing. Trump had hoped to cap this trip with a dramatic moment, a photo op in Turkey with Presidents Putin and Zelensky to bolster his failed efforts at brokering peace in Ukraine. But both leaders are skipping the meeting. The result? Trump has scrapped the side trip, leaving yet another diplomatic ambition dangling. Stay tuned to PolicyWire for more updates